let's have a look at the video Champagne Supernova by Oasis. This month there is going to be a nova star appear in the sky. This happens every 80 odd years, and it's called Corona Borealis. It's called the Northern Crown, and I think it relates to William. It seems like Prince Charles, he's either going to abdicate or die soon, and he's in Balmoral. And so the Champagne Supernova seems to be connected to the Corona Borealis, the Northern Crown, which will be a nova star explosion, and a star will appear for about a week, and then it won't reappear for another 80 odd years. Corona. And all these past events have been about the corona, the ground bug. It's about creating a new age. There's going to be a new age of man in the new age as we come into the age of Aquarius. And that's what these events seem to be about. And it seems that the people behind these events are secret societies and banking families, and it's all connected to a country in the Middle East, and they seem to worship Lucifer, the light bearer, which is also connected to alchemy, the idea of alchemy, of man becoming like God through the knowledge of Lucifer. Now, let's listen to this Oasis song, Champagne Supernova, because at the start of it you will hear water, and then you will see Liam Gallagher singing, and he looks to be on the sea in a bed. Everything's blue around him, and next to him is a lava lamp. Now, I've been saying that Oasis's return is connected to the La Palma landslide. As Oasis, the name clearly indicates the Temple of Solomon, because in an oasis you find palm trees, and it seems that palm trees were decorated everywhere. Everywhere in the Temple of Solomon you had palm trees. The Twin Towers may have been palm trees, and they represent the resurrected phoenix. Leonardo da Vinci did a painting called The Adoration of the Virgin, and you have behind her, you have a laurel tree which represents the sun, you have a palm tree which represents the resurrected phoenix, and then you have the temple being built, the third temple. And what it's telling you is that the phoenix is the resurrected sun in the new age. So let's listen to this Oasis Supernova. Now I've put it on slow speed. You can hear water at the beginning. So at the beginning you hear water. At the beginning you hear water. Let's try and see if I can get past the copyright. So in the beginning you hear water. I hope you can hear that. Water. Then he starts singing, and then you can see it's like he's on the ocean, on his bed, which is like an island, and you have the red and the blue Freemasonry, and then you'll have a lava lamp next to him. A lava lamp. A volcano. There is the lava lamp. So let's see that lava lamp again. Here it is. There's the lava lamp. Okay, so you have the lava lamp there. And now let's listen a bit to the lyrics. Now, the lyrics "Where were you while we were getting high" is connected to altered states of consciousness, which is part of Masonic rituals, where you enter into another dimension. A cannonball seems to indicate that this could be some form of missile, or it could be a meteor, which triggers off the La Palma event. Now in this video he also has the Christ pose when he's on the bed, with his arms outstretched.
Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the
So later he does the Christ pose in the bed. And what's interesting is at the end you have Noel Gallagher wearing a Union Jack top, showing you that this is the pact which Bushman has, the covenant, is with Lucifer and Israel. As we see it in, we saw it in the Olympic Games 2012, that there's some kind of covenant with Lucifer to bring this plan to being, and it's connected with the Union Jack. There we go, right at the end. And we have this kind of water rippling, and at the beginning you have the water sound, you have the lava lamp. It seems to predict La Palma. We also have Luciferian lyrics. So, where were you while we were getting high? That's to do with altered states of consciousness, drug use. Slowly walking down the hill, faster than a cannonball. That seems to either indicate some kind of missile or meteor. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you'll find me caught beneath a landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. Seems like Corona Borealis. Now, he also goes on to say, wake up the dawn and ask her why. A dreamer dreams, she never dies. Wipe that tear away now from her eye. This seems to indicate Lucifer and Isis. Wipe that tear away from her eye, the all-seeing eye. It's also a reference to the death of Osiris, and Isis is the widow, who then resurrects the penis of Osiris, and Lucifer is known as the Star of the Dawn, and is immortal. Here we have it here, wake up the dawn and ask her why. A dreamer dreams, she never dies. Wipe that tear away now from your eye. Again, another Luciferian lyric. And it also seems to suggest that the Earth keeps spinning and spinning around, and we live our lives, but we don't really know why. So the reason for humanity's existence becomes greater as we learn the Luciferian knowledge. This is what it seems to say in the song, in lyrics. Okay, so we have water, lava lamp, landslide, and supernova. All seems to be connected to the coming events. Thank you.